The question I'm going to tackle today is coming from the examination paper for 2014 mathematics, the examination paper for 2014 mathematics grade 7. So it's is where I'm going to get the question, and the question I'm getting from this paper is question 1. So in 2014, question 1 was find perimeter of the shape below. So that is the shape below there, and they are saying we find the perimeter. So before we find the answer, we need to understand something here, and the thing we need to understand is the key word perimeter. What is it? There is no way we can find the answer if we don't know what perimeter is. So let's define perimeter. Okay, so let us understand this term perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the total distance around the shape. Perimeter is the total distance around the shape. So in this question, we are given this shape, and they are saying find the perimeter of the shape. So what they are telling us is they are telling us to find the total distance around this shape. So what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to go to know the distance. We are supposed to correct all the distances of these sides of the shape, of each side of the of this shape, and then combine them. Then when we find the total, when we add them together, then that is the perimeter of this shape. So what I mean is, for instance, if you start here on the bottom where there is 2 centimeter, you need to go around the whole shape. You go around the whole shape. You go around the whole shape. Then you calculate. You add all the figures. Then that is, you have found the perimeter of this shape. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is if you start on the bottom here, you need to add this 2 to this 5 centimeter. You add 2 centimeter to 5 centimeter. Again, you also add this 5 centimeter to the sum you have found when you have added 5 and 2, and then you add 1 here. You also add the 1 centimeter here, and the 3 centimeter here, and this 1 centimeter here, and 2 centimeter. Then when you add them, all of them, then the answer you get, that is the perimeter of this shape. So let's calculate the perimeter of this shape. Before we go straight into adding the figures that have been given on the shape there, I want you to take note of these points. Basically, I can say the basic rules of adding. So the first one is it is easier to add in vertical form. So it is easier to add in vertical form rather than adding in horizontal form. In vertical form is where you put the other number on top and the other one on the bottom. So it is easier when you add them in vertical form. So even if you are given a lot of number, like in our figure there are a lot of numbers which have been given, so it will be easier for us to add them if they are in vertical form. Even if the numbers were maybe 4-digit figures, it can be easier. Even if they are 10, it will be more easier to add them in vertical form. The second point is, when writing the second number, always start from ones. So if you have written the first and figure have been given, you write it on top. The second one, make sure you start from ones, then going to tens, hundreds, thousands, until where they are ending. The third point is make sure you match the numbers according to their place value. If you start from ones, make sure you match the numbers according to their place value. So if the number on top matches the ones on the numbers on top, on the number on top matches with the ones on the number on the bottom. That's what it means. So that when you're adding, you add ones alone and tens, just like that. Number 4, always start adding from the ones or from left to right. So when you start adding, make sure you start from right coming to the left. So you start from ones, or after you add the ones, you go to the tens, then hundreds, just like that. The fifth point is the number you carry over, you put it on top of the top next number to add. So if you carry, for instance, you had the 6 plus 5, the answer was 11, you have written 1, then you have carried over 1, you put it on top of the number that is on tens. So these are the basic 5 rules or notes you need to take when adding. Now we have talked about the basics of adding, or maybe the points we should always consider when adding. Let's now do the actual adding. So read me right there, working out. So let me write properly. Okay, so we are going to start with 5 centimeter, that is, which is on the top there. So we are going to start with the 5 centimeter on top there. Then after I've written the 5 centimeter on top, we'll come to the 1 centimeter on the right side here. After we write 1 centimeter on this side, we will go into this 1 centimeter which is inside, near to 3 centimeter. After we write that 1 centimeter, we shall come and write this 3 centimeter here. Let me just adjust, it seems like space is not enough here. Okay, try to squeeze them. So we are going to write 3 centimeter there. After we have written 3 centimeter, again we come to 1 centimeter here. After I've written 1 centimeter there, we'll come to 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter, again we come to 2 centimeter. Then at the end we write 5 centimeter. So we write plus 5 centimeter because it's a rusty number we are going to write. So I'm sure I've written 8 figures here, and on the shape there are 8 figures. Then I'll put the lines. Sorry, the lines are too long. Let me do something to them. Okay, so now I've drawn the lines where we're going to put the answer. So let's start together to add. So we will say, maybe before we add, let us write centimeter in advance, because centimeters, the units, they are not going to change, so we write them in advance. Then we start 5 plus 1 plus 1, 5 plus 1, that is 6, plus 1, 7, plus 3, 10, plus 1, 11, plus so let me start again. 5 plus 1 plus 1, that is 7, plus 3, 10, plus 1, 11, plus 2, 13, plus 2, 15, plus 5, that is 20. So the answer is 20. So the correct answer is 20 centimeters. So the perimeter of this shape is 20 centimeters. So the correct answer here is let me pick the marker. Good. So the correct answer here is A. So A is the correct answer. So this is how you find the perimeter of